I'm Benjamin Wittes. I'm a senior fellow in governance studies. I also edit Lawfare, which is a website devoted to hard national security choices. I have defended a lot of policies that people find objectionable. For example, detention at Guantanamo Bay, drone strikes, collection authorities for agencies like the National Security Agency. All of these policies were relatively narrowly designed to target terrorists and to distinguish between terrorists and innocent people. I cannot say that about President Trump's recent executive order banning entry to the United States from people from 7 Muslim countries. Almost none of the recent terrorist attacks that have taken place in the United States have been at the hands of people from the countries covered by this order. So the order is both under-inclusive in the sense that it does not include the countries or the groups of people who have actually conducted terrorism in the United States, but it's also amazingly over-inclusive in that it does cover a huge number of people against whom we have no reason to believe would pose any real threat, including 5-year-olds who happen to be from one of 7 countries, and the White House has defended that. In this case, you have policy that implicates a lot of different agencies. There's the Justice Department. There's also the State Department. There's the intelligence agencies, the Department of Homeland Security. And then there's the FBI. None of these agencies appears to have been consulted in the systematic way that you would want. The irony is that this is an order that promises extreme vetting, that itself was not subjected to minimal vetting. It is extremely hard to explain to people who have no experience with the interagency process that makes major national security decisions for the United States how bizarre and incompetent the management of the process was that led to the issuance of this order. There is a reason we organize major national security decision-making in a systematic fashion and doesn't simply shoot from the hip based on the ideological fantasies of people who happen to be White House staffers. And so in this case, what we've seen is harm to lots of individual people, most of them, almost all of them, undoubtedly innocent of any wrongdoing. We've seen no security benefit, and we won't see significant security benefit in my view. And we've seen significant diplomatic repercussions with countries that we have no business picking fights with for no reason. The same process that was run roughshod over here in this case is the process we use to manage international crises. It's the process we use to tee up presidential decisions when really bad things happen in the world. The danger is not limited to the bad outcomes we're seeing here. The danger is manhandling this process, that you then use this seat-of-the-pants decision-making that marginalizes the national security professionals on a matter that actually a huge amount rides on, matters of war and peace, matters of some sort of international crisis that we haven't imagined yet. And by the way, Extreme Vetting is a great name for a metal band. Yeah.